So today, to introduce to you, this product is not for you to buy, to be honest. Because the people who have invited you didn't invite you for them to sell you something. It is not. Because this invitation and this event is for you to be able to have this one simple question. Is our health important? So meaning to say, you have been invited here to be reminded of your health. Because someone remembered you and think that you are so special and important to them that they really want you to be reminded of your health. Because we tend to, take for granted our health sometimes. Because in our work, it's our health, right? We work at the overtime, probably 12 a.m., 1 a.m., still working. Am I right? 8 hours extended. And then at the expense of our health. So today we are so lucky because we will be having this product presentation. Because if we will not start taking care of our health, we might be prone to these following diseases. So let me just share screen. All right. So can you see the screen?
Yes.
All right. So if we will not start taking care of our health, we might be prone to these following diseases. So these are the top 10 killer diseases based on the report from the World Health Organization published last May 2018, which is the cause of death of the 54% of human population. So can you read number 8?
Diabetes.
Diabetes, right? And diabetes is a very common disease. Why? Because not just the Filipinos, because I know that right now we are joined by different people, people coming from different countries, right? From the United States, Toronto, right? The Canada. So as you can see, diabetes. This is a very common disease. Why? Because majority of the population globally wants to eat rice. Aside from that, we love chocolates. We love soft drinks. And who can resist the cookies and cream Hershey? How about kisses? Can you resist it? We cannot, right? The very reason why containing so much sweet can lead us to diabetes. That if diagnosed with diabetes might lead us taking what? The insulin shots as our maintenance medicine, right? But with the word itself, maintenance medicine, do you think maintenance medicines can totally cure the disease? No. Because maintenance medicines, with the word itself, just to maintain the certain level of sugar in our body. But let's say for continuously consumption of this, Coca-Cola, Hershey's, and then the cookies and cream kisses, and then it's like our culture already, our lifestyle. So it's hard to change. So let's say after consumption of, let's say, 10 years, do you think our insulin can still help us? Probably not. So what if it happens like to the worst case comes to worst, that our body will we will be bedridden to the point that we will experience gangrene. It is possible, right? And then do you think once having this kind of things, this may lead us to our death? Probably, right? But don't get me wrong, because I know it's still morning, but I sounded like I'm threatening you, or I'm something like I'm scaring you. But don't get me wrong, I'm not scaring you. I just want to bring awareness to you. Because if we will not start taking care of our health, we might be prone to all these top 10 killer diseases. And when we say top 10, there are other diseases which leads us to all this, which are not part of this. So what else? Right now, we are in the midst of what? This pandemic, this COVID-19. And it's not included here. So do you think it is possible for us to get COVID-19? It is possible. But then it's more than protecting ourselves with alcohol, with soap, with hand sanitizers, or maybe facial masks. It's more than that. Because we have to boost ourselves within, right? So what are the causes of these top 10 killer diseases? So we have the aging population. So every day we age, right? Who among you don't age? Anyone? So every day we age, right? So the question is, who do you think lives longer? Those people living 50 years ago, or us living the present time?
Us.
50 years, Asa.
Sorry.
Actually, 50 years ago, right? Because what do you think is the average life expectancy of human population 50 years ago? Probably 100 or 99, right? But the question is, who do you think lives longer? So, those people. Why is that so? Because right now, we are living in a fast-paced world. We have to be fast or else we might left behind. The very reason why we love eating fast foods. We love eating instant foods. Not just that. For Filipinos, there's sisig, crispy pata, bagnet, right? Chicharon. So fatty foods, right? So these foods are part of our wrong diet. Aside from that, there is inevitable and unavoidable stress. So who among you have a weak signal, weak internet connection? Was it stressful? Really stressful. Maybe receiving your monthly bills and then right now because every businesses are locked down, are closed. So meaning to say some of us right now doesn't have the monthly compensation. Am I right? So having this monthly dues, monthly bills, is it stressful? Very stressful. And aside from that, there is pollution. Pollution, land, air, water, pollution, it's everywhere. So these are the factors that leads us to top 10 killer diseases. And aside from this one, these kind of things are also are already bottleneck, already worse. But you know what? With all these things, with all these things that leads us to top 10 killer diseases, it's not just that. Because there is a good news. Because the good thing is, there is this recent medical breakthrough. The discovery of stem cells. So stem cells is the most basic form of all living things. So stem cells happens when your mom and your dad feel so hot and excited that they meet. We don't know where, maybe inside the car, maybe inside the room or the toilet, we never know. Maybe the kitchen, we never know. They became so excited and in that snap, the sperm cell and the mother ovum unites, it forms the mother stem cells. And then the mother stem cells has the ability to duplicate from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, and so on and so forth, up to creating the blastocyst. And after blastocyst, it will be assigned to different parts and areas, becoming lung stem cells, heart stem cells, intestinal stem cells, liver stem cells, up to 300 different types of stem cells. So after 9 months, it will form a baby. And aside from that, stem cells has the unlimited possibilities of treatment boundaries and miraculous abilities. So to give you an example for easier understanding, for example, I have this broken wooden chair. How do you think should I replace the broken part of this wooden chair with? Can I replace it with metal? How about plastic? Probably, right? But in order to total repair the broken part of this wooden chair, I have to replace it with the same element, which is wood. And that goes the same with our body. Whenever our cells get damaged, it has to be replaced with cells, right? But the question now is, what are the methods of receiving? But this one, most basic form of all living things and unlimited possibilities of treatment boundaries. So we know that we could get health benefits from stem cells. But the question is this coming from me only, from the leaders who have invited you? Actually, it's not. It comes from the various publications such as newspaper, magazines, journals featuring the health benefits we could get from stem cells. So any one of you knows Time Magazine? So Time Magazine, right? Time Magazine is one of the most reputable magazines all over the world. So let's say you are the owner of Time Magazine. Would you publish something untrue? Of course not. You will publish something that will damage your reputation. Definitely not. Because we will only publish something that took up years of research and has been proven, right? Because we have a name to protect, we have a brand name to maintain, right? So The question now is, what are the methods of receiving the benefits from stem cells? So first, we have the placenta injection in Switzerland. So this treatment or surgery is very expensive. Aside from the expensive treatment or surgery, you will need to fly. For example, you are here in the Philippines all the way to Switzerland. And do you think, will that be cheap? Definitely not. Aside from that, looking at Switzerland, you will need your accommodation. And do you think Switzerland, will that be cheap? Of course not. And aside from that, this is a very time consuming. So let's say you are taking care of a family member here in the Philippines. I guess this is not for you. Okay? So this one is very expensive. But right now, to ask you, who wants cheaper stem cells? Cheaper stem cells. All right. So to those people who want cheaper stem cells, let me just ask you 3 questions because I only have 3 questions for you. First, are they injecting you with living stem cells? The second one, is the one doing this treatment or surgery to you licensed or professional? The third one, is it safe? Because we might end up being featured in any famous TV shows, right? So aside from that, we are not sure, right? So we still have other options. So we have the stem cell transplant. So what is stem cell transplant? So for example, stem cell transplant is like this. You are driving a car, and while driving a car, you met an accident. So your arm got separated from your body. So the doctors will be able to connect your bones, your muscles, your skin, but the thing that they will find hard to connect are your veins. So what are they going to do? They're going to extract stem cells from your spine and inject it to the affected area. But the thing is, all throughout this treatment, all throughout this surgery, there will be no anesthesia. For anesthesia will kill the living stem cells, right? So aside from that, earlier I've asked you who wants cheaper stem cells. Right now, who wants free stem cells? Anyone wants free stem cells? Oh, I think no one.
Me.
Just so unfortunate. I heard Aubrey will be giving bottles. Kidding aside.
But
Kidding
nobody.
aside.
Free from
Kidding
AJ,
aside.
free from AJ.
So, free stem cells, right? But then in order to have these free stem cells, we must have 8 hours of sleep. Any one of you can complete 8 hours of sleep? Probably not, especially with Netflix, with K-dramas, right? Aside from that, can drink 8 glasses of water every day. Anyone can? Probably can. And aside from that, can exercise 15 to 30 minutes. Can? Probably can. But how about this? Can live a stress-free life.
Cannot.
Anyone cannot? Cannot, right? So it's really hard to follow this one because even I myself, I cannot do this. So to those people just like me who cannot follow this one, we still have other options. So we have the cord blood banking. So with cord blood banking, it's like, for example, actually cord blood banking is very famous in Singapore. So cord blood banking is that mothers has the option to store the umbilical cord in a special blood bank for it to last to 20 years, a lifespan of 20 years. So let's say the mother or the child got this illness on the 21st year. Do you think this could still be effective? Probably not. Because up to 20 years of lifespan. And in this has happened at 21st year. So meaning to say, this cord blood banking is already expired. So aside from that, we have the adult stem cells banking. So what's this? So for example, I am 60 years old, but no offense to all 60 years old attending right now. So for example, I'm 60 years old. But because of the factors that leads us to top 10 killer diseases as aging population, wrong diet, inevitable stress, and pollution, my stem cells are 20 years older than my actual age. So meaning to say, I am 60 years old, but my stem cells are 80 years old. So do you think this could still be effective? Probably not. Lesser chance. Because some others says, the younger the better, right? So the question now is, Is there any convenient, effective, and yet affordable way? Is there? Actually, there is. Because there is this 5 modern technologies. So, with, with these 5 modern technologies, first we have the freeze drying technology. So, freeze drying technology preserves the living stem cells in a special freezer for it to last to 3 to 4 years. Next is the nitrogen filled technology. So nitrogen filled technology prevents oxidation to happen inside the capsule because we know with oxygen comes with bacteria. And oxidation is the process like, for example, you will cut an apple into half, you will place it there for 1 hour. What will you observe with the apple? The apple turns brown. And that is the process we call oxidation. So next is the enteric coated technology. So enteric coated technology protects the capsule not to be dissolved in our stomach because of our stomach acids. Because according to research and studies, nutrients absorption in the stomach is only 20%. But once the capsule reaches the small intestine, nutrients absorption will be boosted up to 80%. Next is the emulsification technology. So emulsification technology breaks down the larger molecules coming from the ingredients of the capsule for it to easily penetrate even the tiniest veins on our body. So aside from that, we have the newest technology used, which is the biosoft technology. So what is biosoft technology? So biosoft technology is for it to be easily absorbed, faster absorption on our body. So with all these 5 modern technologies, I present to you Purtier Placenta. So Purtier Placenta is specially sourced from pollution-free New Zealand. So when you hear New Zealand, what's the first thing that comes in your mind? Probably tall grasses, cows, green pastures, cows, sheep, lamb, right? Deers, right? And aside from that, New Zealand is a pollution-free country and very strict of what's going in and out of the country. So luckily, our product is from New Zealand. But we have this simple question. Where does Purtier Placenta comes specifically? So Purtier Placenta comes from a doe, a female deer. So why deers? Because deers are known to have humane soul. Deer doesn't have gallbladder. So they can recognize which is good grass to bad grass. Because if happens that they've eaten the bad grass, they will immediately die because they will commit suicide, right? So they rather eat good grasses all throughout their lives. And the good thing is that, can you just imagine that we don't need to kill a deer in order to get its placenta? We just wait for the deer to give birth and then harvest the placenta. Okay? And actually, it has been proven since the ancient times the health benefits we could get from stem cells. And the question is, why do we need health supplements? Why do we need health supplements? We need health supplements for supplementation, prevention, recovery, detoxification, lowering the 3 highs. So what are the 3 highs? High blood, high cholesterol, and high sugar. But with all these health benefits, are you willing to take 30 capsules after a meal? 30 capsules. Or let's say 30 tablets. Can? After a meal? Probably cannot. Because if just 2 tablets is already hard. But how about 30 capsules? Even though we will be having all this stuff, this kind of things to help us boost our immune system, right? But the good thing is, with all these health benefits, including regeneration in only one product, and that is the Purtier Placenta Standard. Okay? So to give you a brief background regarding our product, Purtier Placenta on our first edition was only composed of 5 major ingredients, including the doe placenta. Our second edition, our president, Mr. Lim Boon Hong, said, we can still innovate. We can still make this product better, even more effective. So on our second edition is the addition of 2 more ingredients. Third edition is the addition of xanthone, which you can get from mangosteen. Fourth edition, the addition of lycopene, which is from tomatoes. But on our 5th edition is the addition of dendrobium. Any one of you knows dendrobium? Probably not all. So to those people who have just heard dendrobium, so dendrobium is the number one among the top 9 immortality Chinese herbs. So do you think we have a good product?
Yes.
Probably. Yes, right? But
Yes.
innovation doesn't stop there. I present to you the 6th edition of Purtier Placenta. So with the 6th edition of Purtier Placenta, from a level of concentration of deer placenta of 50:1, now increased to 100:1. And then the addition of the apple ingredient, which comes with the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctors away,
Way.
right? And we are just referring to one apple a day. And if you can just take a look at this, this is 100 apple. Can you eat 100 apple a day? Probably cannot, right? So
Yes.
aside from that, we have the enhanced marine collagen to nanosized peptides. So what for? Also for faster absorption. And aside from that, we have the fucoidan. So fucoidan is a kind of brown seaweed which is specially sourced from Japan. And according to research and studies, fucoidan is one of the most favorite food of Japanese people. And knowing Japan and Japanese people, they are known to have long what? Lifespan. And aside from that, since we were child, we know that we could get health benefits from strawberries. And aside from that, our next ingredient comes from the white strawberries, which is specially sourced from Awaji Island in Japan. So this nucleic lavem has a lot of health benefits that I will just leave it to you to research on. But then some of its health benefits are anti-inflammation, antioxidation, and anti-tumor. So do you have a good product?
Yes.
Yes. So I now present you the 12 ingredients of Purtier Placenta. Okay? So with all these 12 ingredients of Purtier Placenta, what if I decided to remove one simple ingredient? Let's say the apple polyphenol or maybe the dendrobium. Do you think Purtier Placenta 6 can still be as effective as it is right now?
No.
Probably no. Maybe some others says yes. But to give you an example. For example, I decided to cook chicken curry. Okay, chicken curry. And then I decided to remove the curry powder. Do you think my chicken curry can still taste like chicken curry? Probably not, right? It's just plain chicken already. And that goes the same with this one because we cannot just easily remove one of its major ingredients because each of these plays a significant role and very essential for our bodies, detoxification, protect, repair, and renewing our body. But not just that. There is the reverse aging process. So do you know the difference between anti-aging and reverse aging? Probably some other people doesn't know, right? But it's like this. When we say anti-aging, this is slowing down the aging process. Like for example, you are 29, slowly 30, 31, 32. But when we say reverse aging process, you are 32, but you started feeling you are 31, 30, 29. You started feeling healthier, livelier, and even more energetic. Okay? So do you think it's a really good product?
Yes.
It is, right? But the question is it safe? Is it safe? So these are the certifications of safety of your placenta. And can you still remember New Zealand? New Zealand. So New Zealand having tall grasses, cows, green pastures, pollution free, right? And very strict of what's going in and out of the country. But you know what? In New Zealand even classified Purtier Placenta as food. As food. So if someone will ask me, can a baby or a child take Purtier Placenta? Can an adult or a senior citizen take Purtier Placenta? It's like asking, can a child or a baby take an apple? Can an adult or a senior citizen take a banana? Why? Because in order to take apple, in order to take a banana, do you need some prescription from your doctor?
No.
Probably not, right? Because this is our food, right? So maybe you have missed some of my slides. So Please watch this video.
Tracing back in time, exploring the future, a decade's experience and technology, unleashing its highest potential, exuding perfection. Breaking conventions based upon excellence. Creating success and legends time and again. This is our commitment to you. Premium quality in the palm of your hands. Perfect healthcare right within your grasp. Purtier Placenta 6th edition. Be the master of your perfect life. Refined through unlimited trials, creating the perfect combination of healthcare and technology, seeking new breakthroughs, soaring to new heights. This is our mission and responsibility. Drying technology. Live cells can be preserved and maintained bioactive for 3 to 4 years. Nitrogen-filled technology prevents oxidation, which will make placenta live cells rancid. Enteric-coated technology withstands stomach acid, designed to dissolve in the small intestines, greatly increasing absorption efficiency. Emulsification technology allows larger molecules to be absorbed by the bile-chylomicron pathway. Bio-soft gel technology ensures that the effective ingredients dissolve rapidly in the small intestine, boosting the absorption rate of the bioactive nutrients. Every ingredient meticulously paired, specially selected to give you only the best for your health. Gathering, refining, transforming, cultivating. Your satisfaction is our determination. Dear Placenta, increased to 100:1 concentration in the 6th edition, an increase in concentration, giving you an extraordinary healthy life. At the forefront of cutting-edge technology, backed by extensive research and development, marine collagen peptides, 10 times better absorption. Through repeated trials in pursuit of the precise golden proportion, a unique masterpiece, the perfect union. Apple polyphenol, extracting the essence from 100 apples, anytime, anywhere, a nutritional powerhouse. Exceeding medical science's mission, experience the most premium care. Fucoidan, inhibiting damaged cell growth, regenerating the body's vitality. An innovative breakthrough in evolution, a revolution in health supplements. Nucleoclavum, unlocking the secrets of the body, rigorously maintaining, guaranteeing the most optimal condition for your health. Harnessing performance-proven ingredients, combining advanced technology. Purtier Placenta 6th edition, elevating us to a whole new level of healthcare. One capsule, defining a new era. Your trust boosted our faith and gave us courage. Giving you the best as always, double the care, transcending the passage of time.